Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Minka Moving Through the Clouds. And as usual, we're doing it together. How are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. And I hope you're experiencing a sunny day as we are experiencing one here. And it's such a lovely, lovely day. If you're not, I hope this reading somehow turns that day around. I don't know. We'll see. Today, I just wanted to say at some point, it is not your mommy's fault. At some point, it's not your daddy's fault. Okay? At some point, you will run out of people to blame. That is if you're going through the blame game. Yes, I am going to say this as nicely and as kindly and as sensitive as I can possibly be, because I'm not trying to devalue or invalidate your experiences. I'm quite aware of how our childhood can shape us. Our experiences can make us or break us. But at some point, we have to take charge and power of our lives. At some point, we have to realize that we can't blame our parents forever, and we can't blame anyone else, because they will only impact to you what they experienced or what they were capable of giving you. Say, for example, you wanted love from your mom was unable to give you that love. If we go way back, it's very likely your mom never got love herself. So demanding or expecting love from your mom, which is fair, it's required, you needed it, but let's say you didn't get it. Requiring love from your mom is almost impossible, because we cannot give what we don't have. But the good thing here is, the takeaway here is, you can take away the experience that you do want love. You recognize the need for more love in your life. Beautiful. That's a good realization. Now we can ask the right questions. How can I show more love in my life? How do I start even realizing where to find love? Is that possible? Yes, it is. You can start showing up for yourself first. Let's say you realized through your parents' experience that you want a better relationship. You don't want to end up like your parents. You don't want to repeat the mistakes they made. They didn't have the perfect relationship, but you really want a good relationship. Now, there is no such thing as a perfect relationship, but you are absolutely capable of building a meaningful relationship that is perfect to you. Realizing what you don't want is just as important as realizing what you don't want. So the takeaway in some of these experiences is, we recognize what we don't want, making it so much easier to know what we want. You know the kind of relationship you don't want? In most cases, you are trying to go to the opposite of that. But that's a baggage. That's driven by a negative force. I don't want this so badly because I have experienced something the opposite of it. So you're being driven by a negative force. You have to detach from that. You have to let that go. You have to make peace with that. And then now form a new relationship with yourself by asking yourself what you actually need. What will make you happy? Because you recognize that you do have the power to channel the kind of energy that you want in your life. No matter how it started for you, you can always start the choice today to say, I want a better life. I want to live a life that I am proud of. I am not going to let my past dictate my future. or even my present. And it all starts with a choice. Of course, you're going to have to go through a process. Not gonna lie to you, healing is a process. But the first part of it is recognizing the need for change. Once we do that, we're closer. We're already closer to our goal. Because once you recognize there is a need for change, you take the steps necessary for it. And the moment you declare such a powerful notion in your life saying, I want change, something in the universe echoes. Something shifts and rips apart and says, all right, let's show you opportunities for change. But you still have to take the steps. You still have to continue to make the choices. You have to make that call. Ask for therapy. You still have to search for those videos. You still have to write down the things that you want. You still have to listen to that affirmations. You still have to start drawing your own affirmations. You still have to become an active participant in your life and let go of all the things that you don't want. Detach from them, because the universe somehow, in a blessed way, continue to show you opportunities to tell you what you need if we pay attention. So you ran away from your abusive parents, yet you ended up in abusive relationships. Yet you meet abusive co-workers or bosses. Yet you meet abusive friends. Yet you let people control you. You're unable to stand up for yourself. You meet people that continue to reflect to you that same pain that needs to be dealt with. And in some way, it's a compassionate method that works if you're paying attention, because it's saying, look, here, this is where the problem is. Are you going to do something about it? And that's when you actually take the steps. You start taking those steps. You start asking the right questions. You ask people, ask me anything you want. I'll tell you. As long as I know it, I will tell you. Ask people who are willing to help, because the moment you declare you want change, change appears. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for all the people that helped me along my journey. Some of them will never know how much they helped me. But I searched for them. I looked for them. Whenever I saw the opportunity, I went for it. Okay? You have to be able to recognize those things. And it's really not that hard as long as you're ready, as long as you're open. It's about the openness. How open are you to your healing? How open are you to this change that you want? How ready are you to progress in your life? How willing are you to forgive your past? You don't have to forgive the people or go back to them, but how willing are you to let it go, because the weight of it is weighing on you and it's pulling you down. It's not allowing you to fly. You see, you can't fly with weight on you. You can fly easily. And you want to fly. You want to break away. So you have to let go all the baggage. You have to let it go. So you have to remain open, willing, and ready to grow. Truly, at some point, you have to stop blaming anyone and realize that they did what they are capable of doing. The only things they see, that's their limitation. Don't take it onto you. If someone hurts you, somewhere inside of them, they're hurting too. They realize that they are limited. They don't see better for themselves. Don't become them by holding on to what they did to you. Let it go by realizing that you don't have limits, baby. You can be whoever you want to be. You want change. You want growth. You don't set limits on yourself, and you are not trying to become who broke you, because you know you deserve better. and you keep on moving. Yeah. I really hope that if you're finding this today, you look back in your life and take a look closely and see what needs change, and simply start with this first thing: I am ready for change, and let change happen. Take the steps it's asking you to. I'm sending you all the best of luck. I'm sending you courage. I'm sending you that inspiration that will give you the oomph to keep going, because you deserve it. And I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for being here. You are brave. You are powerful. You can do anything you set your mind to. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise.